G'day everybody. We'll have a look at Bitcoin today, 20th of April. And we can see here Bitcoin has dropped and has touched exactly at $28,900, the bottom of our channel that we're in at the moment. A lot in the news today. A lot going on about Bitcoin dropping and crashing and all this sort of stuff. But if we have a look at the charts, then we can see that for 20 days, we hit just below the channel and got rejected. The last 7 or 8 days, we've moved in. And what we've done is just touch the bottom of the channel. So looking at the volume here, bugger all volume, not much going on with the volume. So not looking like a big chance of a major drop. So Bitcoin within the channel, doing what it's supposed to do. We're probably going to be in here for a fair bit longer. Don't listen to all the scaremongering that's going on. Everyone talking about Gensler and everything happening in the States. Well, cryptocurrency and Bitcoin's more than just the United States, even though the States does influence things. So let's keep an eye on what's really happening. And looking at this channel, if we want to have a bit of a closer look at the channel, let's go back and have a look at some historical times that we've hit this channel. And back in May of 22 up until June of 22, we're within the channel. And you can see here, we came in, we stayed within it for, I think, 30 days here. And as you can see, what happened here when we came into the channel was we're on a downward trend and we touched this bottom support many, many times. So the thing is, the more often you touch support or resistance level, the more likely you are to break it. So if we look back here, we see that we touched this support level here multiple times, around 20 odd times before finally we broke it. We only touched the top of the channel a few times, but we hit the bottom of the channel many, many times. It was on a downtrend, so it was more likely to break downwards, and that's what happened. We go back a bit further, and when we go back here, this is when Bitcoin topped out at around 64, came down and then went back up again. When we got to the same channel, we went into the channel, but if you notice here, most of the time we bounced off the channel. Okay, so we hit the top of the channel and bounced away back. Same when we go back here to December of 2020, we can say the same sort of thing here, but we're in an uptrend. Out, back to the channel, testing, testing, testing. Lots of touch points here to the top of the channel. Not many, only 2 touch points to the bottom. More touch points to the top. So looking like we're going to bounce away. Moving back to today, we see that in the uptrend that Bitcoin's in, we touched the bottom support line, resistance line at this time of this channel. Took a fair while to get through it, about 20 touch points, and then we finally broke through. We went to the top, got rejected, touched it once, came back down. Now we're gathering in the bottom area, but it's only 3 days. $28,900 mark was perfect support. As soon as we hit it, start coming back up again. If we have a look at the volumes, as we said before, really weak volumes. So no big support for a breakout in either direction. So the most likely scenario that we see happening here is to continue to trend sideways within the channel. So even though everything's in the red today, just keep a steady hand and we'll keep an eye on Bitcoin as we expect it to continue to trend sideways. Now, let's have a look at something else. Crypto bubbles. No surprise here. Pretty much all in the red. Okay, let's have a look at the liquidations. $41.88 million of liquidations for Bitcoin in the last 24 hours, most of them being longs that have been liquidated. Okay, fear and greed, 63. It's actually going to come in 3 hours from now at a bit lower than that. most likely be around about 58 or so. So fear and greed still up there. And if we have a look here in the chart, we see money flowing out of Bitcoin. We see stochastic at 17 and RSI cooling off at 53. So even with all the bad news coming out of the States, Bitcoin's still doing well, staying within this channel. So that's it for today. We might have another video later in the day. Keep an eye on Bitcoin, and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.